All right, a little distributing. So, notice we learned some things way prior to where we are now, but we forget, so we got to review. Some things we just got to keep up on our own because we only have so much time to do stuff with other people. Besides, we need to learn to be, every one of us, more independent learners. Every single adult on earth could be better at that too. Learning how to learn independently and then getting better at it. Learning some logic. How do we think? How do we know when we're correct? Logic is not some airy-fairy thing. It's the standards for knowing conceptually what's true. Anybody who thinks conceptually is subject to logic and needs to learn it if they want to do so well. And we're talking about words and concepts and abstractions and general ideas. Having an idea in our head does not make it true. As some people through history, as you look at history, they need to learn that that's not how it works in modern times. It's got to be connected to reality so we know it's true. We need logic. So we all need to get better at this, every single human. And it's one thing we do in an education. We learn how to know, how to keep things in mind, how to review, how to get what we're doing now and review on our own other stuff and bring the prior context into play. And it's something that's got to be done for judging people in science. You're judging someone. If you judge them based on what's going on right now, that's not logical, and you're not going to get truth, and then you're going to cause harm or injury or lies and stuff like that. We got to look at what's the background we have with them. What is there outside of our experience with them that they do? What can we find out about them other than in our immediate experience so we can judge properly? Without that, we're wrong. So it comes up in all kinds of areas of life. So it's the same principle. See what we're doing now, go through your background, find what's relevant, bring it into play, make sure you're doing it right, and you've mastered it. And again, it's something we do. We learn to do more in education, or we should. That's what we're doing here. That's what Martin Luther King Jr. said. I'll put a quote in the description field of what Martin Luther King Jr. said about education, and you can read that. I better put a note up here so I remember. Otherwise, I could forget getting into teaching this stuff. So, distributing. Some distribution stuff. We need this for evaluating functions, solving equations, solving inequalities, working with quadratics and stuff like that. All kinds of stuff. This is a skill that percolates up through all kinds of stuff we do in math. And for this, we got to remember, as I said in our other video, that evaluating functions, we need to remember PEMDAS, order of operations. But I went over that a little bit in the previous video, and you can look up PEMDAS on your own and get some worksheets and practice it. So for this, and maybe I'll put some stuff in there. I should put some PEMDAS, some stuff like that in the description field. Put some worksheets in there that you can practice. So, distributing. If we got 3x minus 4, we distribute, and we got like, bam, bam. 3x minus 12, or here we go, remember your signs, pay attention. Don't neglect what's around the number. Just like when we're going through an intersection, we don't want to neglect what's around us. Don't hyper-focus on what's ahead or the light. Pay attention to your surroundings, please. So here is an even easier example than like driving. -5 times x, and I'll write it like this. And then -5 times -7, kind of like Okay? We can think of it that way. And then this gives us -5 times -7 is 35. Okay? Or you can think of this like either way, whatever works for you, we could do -5 times x minus -5 times 7. And then we get -5x minus -35, which again is -5x plus 35, because when we subtract a negative, we get a positive. Okay. So those are some simpler examples. Now let's put them into other stuff. So if we have 6 times 3x minus 5 minus 4 times 2x minus 1. Again, remember, there's no equal sign. We're not solving an equation. Look for the signals. Look for the red light. Look for the cross streets. Stuff like that. No equal sign, no equation. We do not solve equations here. This is not a solve equation thing. We simplify the expression. We got to train ourselves to know when to do something. Write it down on the side. Put it into words. Say it in your head. We're simplifying here. So we distribute (18x minus 30). 6 times 3x is 18x's. 6 times 5 is 30. -4, remember your sign please, times 2x minus 8x's. -4 times -1 is plus 4. So we get that, and then we simplify. And this is not 30 plus 4. This is -30 plus 4. Please train yourself to pay more attention to that. And it takes time, you know? Just like in learning a deadlift, or a jump and land, or a slap landing. We've got to learn to pay attention to detail, things we're doing, how to do something right, playing piano, hitting a forehand stroke or whatever. It takes practice and training, time to sculpt that into us. So be good with yourself, please. Give yourself the time you need. So 18x minus 8x is 10x. And then -30 plus 4 is like -26. If the temperature is -30 and it increases 4 degrees, it goes to -26. The temperature is -30. It goes up 4 degrees. It's -26 now. Or if you took $30 out of your wallet and you throw 4 in, it's like having taken out only 26. We take out 30, we put in 4, and the net result is like having taken out only 26. So that's our answer, and we are done. There's nothing else to do. And if the equal signs throw you off, don't write them. And that would be your answer right there. Now, to kind of let you know, like 6 times 3x is 18x, because like 6 times 2 is 2 6 times. 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Bam. And so 6 times 3x, 6 times 3x. 3x 6 times. 6 times 3x means 3x 6 times. Once, twice, thrice, 4 times, 5, 6. So we have x 3 times. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 x's. Computer screen went dark. Dang it, I didn't catch it early enough. Okay, so that'd be 18x. And that's like what's going on there, you know? And 6 times 5 is a similar thing. We have 5 6 times. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay? So, try one more. Distributing 5, 3x minus 4 minus 7, x minus 1 minus 8, x minus 5. So we go through and distribute the individual things. 5 times 3x. Multiply, multiply. 3x 5 times. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 x's. 4 times 5 is 20. Then minus 7x plus 7. Minus 8x plus 40. Then combine like terms. 15 take away 7, take away 8. 15 take away 7 is 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. So we had then we have negative 20. So we got our x stuff and our number stuff. This part equals 0. And this part, negative 20. Negative 20 plus 7 is negative 13. Negative 13 plus 40 is 27. And so our answer is going to be 27. Okay. We'll try one more. One last one. Whoops. I wanted to remember that. I've been indoors too long. I need to get out and move around and wake up a little bit more. Use my brain to move as it's made to do. Say 5, 2x minus 1 minus 8, negative 3x plus 1 minus 9, 4. 4, 2x minus 10. So distribute 5 times 2x, 10x. So 5 times 1, 5. Take away 5, negative 5. Negative 8 times negative 3. We're multiplying, and there's like two negatives. Negative 8, negative 3, positive 24. Negative 8 times 1. Minus 8. And then negative 8x plus 40. Negative 4 times negative 10 is 40. Okay. Then look at like terms. So maybe you can isolate them if that helps. We have ignoring the numbers. Do it. 10x plus 24x minus 8x, and then 10 and 24 is 34. 34 minus 8 is 26x. That's how many x's we got. 10 of these, 24 of these, take away 8 of them, take 8 of these out, and you're left with 26. Then negative 5 minus 8 plus 40. And that gives us negative 13 plus 40, 27. 27. Then 26x plus 27 is our answer. So that's something that might work for you. Separate each thing out to better focus on it. Get all your x stuff, put it here. And your number stuff, put it here. See what each one simplifies to, and then that's your final answer. 26x plus 27. Or the way some people might do it, they might circle something, but be careful to not overdo your signs. Be careful with your circling. So we have 10x, positive 24x. Get the negative sign in with the number, the x stuff, please. And then negative 5, negative 8, positive 40. Remember your sign. Some people like to do this. Then we have 10 plus 24 is 34, minus 8 is 26x. Negative 5 minus 8 plus 40 is 27. So there's two things of many you can do to help you focus on the particular thing you're dealing with, help you isolate stuff in your mind more, focus on what you want to do. Look at your x stuff first, then your numbers. There's two different ways. So there is some distributing.